Here is that 750 watt Corsair power supply out of the Digital Storm gaming PC. This thing was installed face down with no ventilation, I'm assuming for its entire life. So that was really disappointing when I went to clean that out and I noticed that. But I have somebody on Craigslist that wants to buy it, and so I went to test it this morning. I put my little thing to jump it, and when I turn it on, the fan is making a really annoying vibration sound. So it does go away a little bit after a while, but when I do flip it upside down, it pretty much goes away. That tells me that probably the bearing in that fan, you hear that? That's just bad. So I can't sell it like that. I mean, he's gonna get it home and plug it in and be all sad that he got burned on Craigslist. So, I mean, this is an old power supply. It's not under warranty anymore. And so I think I'm gonna take it apart and see if I can lube that fan. That's no bueno. Alright, so let's take it apart and see if we can lube that fan. That sounds terrible. I think generally it's probably a bad idea to be taking apart PSUs, especially if they're still under warranty. But in this case, you know, it is what it is, and like I said, if I can't get it to quiet down, I'm not going to sell it anyways, so I might as well try to get it to calm down. And if you go online and, you know, Google, you know, oiling a fan on a PSU or anything like that, you got lots of people, you know, recommending it, and then lots of people saying, "Oh, don't touch your PSU." It's, even though this is an old PSU, it's still a nice PSU. And it's kind of stuck. There it goes. There. And almost all PSUs have this little plastic shroud in there to direct the air over the parts that really need the concentration of airflow. We're going to remove this little flap. Might as well dust the blades really good while we got it open. I blew this thing out really good and it still is dirty under those blades. We're going to peel this little sticker back, or try to. See this little cap that came with the sticker? That actually is the bearing right there. So I'm going to put a little bit of oil in there. I don't have like an appropriate bearing oil. I should get some, but I think I'm just going to use a little bit of silicone. I get lots of stuff at the dollar store and this is no exception, my dollar store. But we should read the back of it and see. You know what, I think I'm just going to Google it real quick and see if it's okay to use silicone lubricant on a bearing. So after going online and reading some comments, some people said silicone was fine, other people said silicone wasn't fine, and I just decided not to use it, especially since it's dollar store. Who knows what kind of quality it is or whatever. What I did do is I started digging around in my stuff because I got a bunch of crap everywhere, and I found this little bag. And this little bag is from a pump that I bought a couple years ago. It's got some parts in there like extra bushings for the pump motor, and you know, it's still got the little Allen wrenches in it, and It's got some machine oil, it says on it, machine oil. I think I'm going to use this stuff instead, because I think, pretty sure this is for the bearing in that little pump motor. So I think that'll be a better solution. These things always have like a little tip that you have to cut off. There you go. I think I'm just going to start with one drop. That doesn't sound like much, but it kind of looked like a lot. Now I'm just going to push that little stopper back down inside there. Put the sticker back on. Ooh, it already feels better actually. I think I can still hear it rattling though. Hear that? Maybe we just need to give it a minute to seep in there. Ooh, sounds like it's actually, that little noise I was hearing is going away now. That little rattle went away. Alright. Ooh, that's sounding nice. And it looks like it's got some nice action now. Alright, let's put this thing back on. Alright, she seems to be back together properly. Plug it in, see if we get any noise. Alright, here we go. She's oiled up. Let's see if we get some noise or not. Nice. I hear a tiny bit of something. I think it fixed it. I don't hear any rattling anymore. I'm sure it's never been lubed. Alright. Now I feel confident selling it to somebody. And they won't feel like they got ripped off.